Trapmore gang, I've seen one of the most disrespectful things in rap history, okay? It went down today. Bloodhound Q50 of the Bloodhounds. If you know this channel, you'll know I've talked about Bloodhound Q50 at length, okay? YFG Fatso, obviously a young, very young, up-and-coming rapper. Got ties to Lil Durk OTF. Also got ties to a whole bunch of Bloodhound, Lil Jeff, and Q50's ops. Q50's done the unthinkable. I'm not going to lie. He has apparently popped out with Fatso's baby mama and his child, okay? This is out of line. This picture has been going around, okay? He has posted this picture, all right? This is what's happening. It's just diabolical. Honestly, it's actually diabolical. Now, Q50's popped out, okay, with a whole carousel of images, and there's just, look at this. Bro, come on, man. Bro. Come on, man. What are you doing, bro? Look at what he's doing. He got the kid with a chain and oh my lord. Ugh. Stop. It's just, bro, like, bro, how you do, bro? So look, all right, I'm going to tell you all of the backstory as to how we got to this point. But before we do that, look, I need to just show you some of the response, okay? Because this has been going around, all right? Look at this. Bro, Q50 chilling with YFG Fatso's daughter. People saying this is some effed up stuff, okay? This is not even funny. Playing with someone's kid and putting it on IG. Q50 ain't nothing, okay? Q50 was praying the other day. They're saying, didn't he just turn Muslim? That's not very... This haram for sure. This is definitely haram, bro. They're saying, watch who you put a kid in, bro. All jokes aside, this is not even right to do. As a mother, this is embarrassing, okay? Oh my God, it is so bad, okay? They're saying risky road on the way to clap a random person from 79th as we speak. They better put the civilians up. They say never watch who you have kids with. Now, I'll get into this in a minute. They're saying Fatso was underage with the female. I think they had the baby. So there it goes right there. I think he was 16, and yep, she was 22 when they had the baby. So he low-key... This low-key abuse. This low-key long-running... Bro, I ain't even trying to be funny about this, man. This is crazy. All I can say is, wow, why would she do that? Bro, bitter BMs can be the worst. They really be the reason dudes are dying out here, man. Bruh. If she'll do that, ain't no doubt in my mind that she'll line Fatso up. Now, Fatso would be wrong if he reacts, right? But Fatso was just trolling on his story, okay? And then I peeped that 50's caption said, my pretty girl, he for sure trolling. This is sick. All bets are off once you play with somebody's kids. It is absolutely despicable. I'm not going to lie. Q50, you doing way too much. Q50 chilling with YFG Fatso daughter, looking just like your dada. My pretty girl. Triplets, my shorty favorite color red now. What the hell are you doing? Okay. Karma gonna find this dude one day, even if it's 10 years from now. People saying he won't be alive in 10 years. This is definitely demonic energy. People saying, is this real? Yep. And it ain't it. His baby mama ain't shit either. This is why you should settle down and find the right woman first. Dudes are out here just procreating with anybody. Frivolous and dastardly. It says, to be fair, though, he was 16 when he messed with that girl. She was well over 21. So in my eyes, he got taken advantage of. She needs to be the one held accountable in this case. She is really a Grim Reaper out here, okay? They're saying, reap them, foaming at the mouth right now. Ain't nobody playing with my kids like this. 50 ass would have checked the next morning on bro, not even cap him. But we were saying it's easier said than done, or you could get your ass killed moving off of emotions. All right? They're saying, if anything, she probably gave up Fatso low too. I ain't gonna lie, if you do this, yeah, she gonna line you up to kill you. Like, I ain't even, bro, she can't be trusted. Like, she can't be trusted, man. They need to be out of your life immediately. Saying Q50 finna die. Yeah, this is evil. He not doing nothing to the man's daughter. It's just that he has access to her, which is one of the silent threats coming across. This is actually disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, this is disgusting. He out of line for this, man. Saying he trolling heavily.
You like me now. Around. You like me now. Look. Say cheese. Where you watch it? Where you watch it? Let me get your watch. Hey. Yeah, you put it on that perfect. Yeah, put your watch on. Are you looking at me with your stuff on?
All right, so before I go any further and read more comments, I'm just going to keep it very real, okay? And look, I know this is of someone to be very scared of. Q50, they say got all the hats, 8 hats, now whatever. I've covered Q50 before. This isn't cool, bro. You bring a child into this beef. This a deadly gang. Like, you in a beef, you in a gang beef, people have died. You talking about dead man, smoking dead man, you catching hats. This is a child that ain't got nothing to do with this situation. They're going to grow up and have this shit, viral, embarrassing shit on the internet for the rest of their life. Bro, you should be ashamed of yourself, bro. This ain't cool. This ain't gangster. This ain't funny, bro. Like, bro, like, this ain't bro. Messing around with somebody's kids, like bringing a kid into, bro. It ain't gangster, bro. Like, go. I ain't even gonna say go slide because I don't condone sliding, but like, bro, this ain't it. Like, this ain't it. And for Fatso, I don't know Fatso. Okay, I don't know Fatso. I don't know what Fatso got going on, but bro, keep your head up, man. This woman, she not to be trusted. She clearly has absolutely no regard for you or your feelings, okay? Because this ain't a video of a kid that's been kidnapped. This is a video that's been allowed by the mother. She should be ashamed of herself. Low key, it might be a little child protective services call. I ain't gonna cap. It might be a little child protective services call. Maybe send them some of those lyrics, some of those lyrics about them 8 hats, all right? And send them that clip of 6ix9ine saying that a hat is a murder. And some of them lyrics about Q50 talking about 8 hats, because this ain't really someone you should be having around your kids in this context. I ain't saying Q50 is not someone that shouldn't be allowed around kids, all right? He seemed, you know what I'm saying? But in this context, this is I ain't gonna lie, this is like child abuse in this context. You all out of bounds, you all out of line. Fatso, you need to just stay the hell away from this woman. I ain't gonna lie. I would never tell, it's like impossible to tell somebody to stay away from their kids, but like this person would be quite happy to have you dead. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. You need to stay the fuck away from this woman. This is pure evil. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Now, let me give you some backstory as to why this is just so out of line. But first, let's just look at some of these comments, okay? People saying, all I can say is, wow, why would she do that, bro? Bitter BMs can be the worst. Sad part is, if Fatso checked today, she would be making 100 posts about how much she loved him. Supposedly, she's trying to sue him, so she definitely hates him. People saying, I just know Fatso had smoke coming out of his ears when he's seen this. Fatso, once he's seen this, for sure. I ain't gonna lie, for sure. Okay? It's wild, okay? Saying, Fatso, call Reap name right now. This is some stuff you just don't do. Yo, and the BM laughing, oh, hell nah, she gotta get clapped. I'm not condoning that. I'm not saying that should happen. This is just a comment. This isn't an intention. This isn't a request for anything to happen in the world. This is just a Reddit comment I'm not condoning. He gonna make this shit his profile pic when Fatso respond. Oh my God. I guess you can say he's trolling, but this ain't it. Using a little girl to troll back is down low in my opinion. This is so crazy. I think his BM way older than him too. Wallah, she not smart. How to sign your death warrant 101. Crazy part is the BM is older than both of them. This not gonna end good. Fatso gonna be mad when he find out his own child bloodhound. You think this is bad? I found out 42 Doug got 2 kids with his op sister, another dead op BM. Dudes, it's crazy. Do you really, not gonna lie, I really do think Q50 gonna get clapped soon. It's just no way. I wouldn't say clapped, but this definitely gonna add fuel to the fire. Q50 effed up for this, but obviously y'all simp-ass dudes gotta stop pretending these hoes are innocent and ain't damn near equally involved in this stuff. Shit, not even funny. This ain't even street stuff, so I can't respect this right here. Right, and I'm gonna talk about this image in a minute, okay? But it's out of line. Now look, I'll give you a little bit of extra little backstory about this situation, okay? YFG, Fatso and them, his crew, YFG, all right? They locked in, okay? They in alliance with 2 of the Bloodhound's biggest ops, Risky Road, 9-5 Mob, all right? These are 2 groups that have serious issues with the Bloodhounds, all right? Blood has been shed on both sides of this beef, okay? 4 hoods clicked up. What could go wrong? Super locked in. This ain't the Avengers, but it low-key get like that. Now, okay, now, there is a video that kind of explains a lot of YFG Fatso's backstory, okay? And shout out to my guy, right? Shout out to my guy, Rude Shooter. Okay, he be doing his thing, making a couple of these documentaries out here, you know what I'm saying? He be doing his thing. But he touched on Fatso in a video, and he basically broke down some of the backstory and some of the history as to why Q50 hates him, okay? So let's just watch a couple little clips from this documentary right here. It's a very good one. It's a classic. That Screwly G one's good too. And we're going to learn a little bit why this is maybe getting a little bit out of hand. And I'm going to go back to Reddit and show you some of the updates.
Bloodhound Lil Jeff would post an image of Fatso to his story with the caption, Rookie of the Year, insinuating that Fatso is a baby and does not seem to pose a threat to the Bloodhounds. After this post, Lil Scoom, a close friend to Lil Jeff, would also get involved, dropping a diss track toward Fatso, which would declare war.
I ain't gonna troll that shit for kids, but I really heard they hard. Fatso a bitch, he ain't no shit, little boy better play his part. Right back to back in them foreign cars, and all these put your scarf. Go ask the ops that Michael Dre 6'2", put shit in park.
The next day, Fatso could be seen on IG Live, ready to slide, while his ops in the comments were suggesting that Fatso head over to the E&L store in the ops side of town, which 2 weeks after this incident, Fatso's op, Bloodhound Lil Jeff, would be gunned down in cold blood on June 8th, 2024. R.I.P. Lil Jeff. It didn't take long for Fatso to then post subliminal messages to his IG story reading, "Speaking on me in vain, I won't respond. They dead though, all of them. Y'all be worried about the wrong shit. I still don't respond to dudes." It's unclear who this is directed towards. However, the timing is a bit coincidental. Fatso would continue to drop more hits with titles.
So look, all right, he causing a whole lot of problems, and this video also had a little bit interesting backstory just about like him having that relationship with this woman. Okay,
today Fatso would become a father himself after his daughter would be born on June 16th, 2024.
I'm a new father on Father's Day. I just my favorite, but y'all can't see. How about that? Hey, baby. I can't see my daughter's face. Where you go, baby? You're real pretty, baby.
Now, a 16-year-old having a child is one thing. However, it turns out that his baby mama, Lachey, well, she ended up being 22 years old. Fatso has been asked about this topic, and he says that he's not a victim in this situation. In fact, far from it. So I guess we'll just have to take his word on this one. But all jokes aside,
I'm gonna lie, it might be time now. It might be time now to backtrack and say you was a victim and press some charges, because this bitch evil. Okay, she evil. She, look up the word. This is a succubus right here. I ain't gonna lie, this is a succubus. But anyway, okay, it wasn't just Lil Jeff. Lil Jeff obviously being like Q50's best friend. Okay, Mr. 11 Hats. All right, you can go and watch the documentary I did about him. But it wasn't just it wasn't just Bloodhound Lil Jeff, also Lil Scoom, another person who was very close with the Bloodhounds. You know, he ended up losing his life in a situation, and again, Fatso was going back and forth with Scoom. That led to a little situation. And like, realistically,
well,
there's just bad blood all over when it comes to Q50. Like, Q50, one of the surviving members of this crew. Okay, Scoom was hanging out with Jeff and Q50 and them and Rel. And like, Jeff's passed away. Scoom passed away. There wasn't even too much time between them. So this is really a sore point, all right? And Fatso was dissing and having a whole lot to say about it. So no wonder they really they don't see eye to eye, Fatso and Q50.
Following Lil Jeff's passing, the beef between Fatso and Lil Scoom would continue to boil, as both sides would continue to drop diss tracks at each other back to back. With this beef cooking up over about 2 weeks, Chicago would get the news that on July 7th, 2024, Lil Scoom would also be gunned down. R.I.P. Lil Scoom. The next day, Fatso would take to his IG to diss Lil Scoom with the caption, "Every last motherfucker," and also posting a picture of the Scream mask and the song Smooth Criminal behind it. Fatso would also go live with his comrades to further mock Lil Scoom's passing, insinuating that Fatso allegedly had something to do with Lil Scoom.
He said, "You gonna play with the game, play with the game." Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I got listen to Q50 weekends. They like, damn, is you really up? Hey, shit, I would have been up 10 to them like they say. Oh, all these niggas overdoing, I'm up new next. I know my last play with the Reaper, so you know, they taste so. I need you to book me back on become somebody real quick. Talk to myself.
And if that wasn't enough, Fatso would then.
See, stuff like this, yeah, just always reminds me of that quote that all people always bring up. Same shit will make you laugh, make you cry, man. All good when you cracking jokes about his dead friend. I'm low-key getting drill fatigue. I'm not going to lie, okay? I'll be getting drill fatigue now because it's like, I can't condone any of this, but it's like the fact that it's like you doing all that, I ain't saying it's okay what's going on, but it's like, bro, you making fun of the guy's dead friend, like him putting you in a situation where you're getting embarrassed by your baby mama and your daughter being involved in it. Like, bro, you lot just all playing dumb games and winning the dumbest prizes. The prizes that are so dumb I didn't even know they existed. It's crazy.
Drop a visual to his single titled Unusual Slander, where he would take another opportunity to diss Scoom after his passing, which this song did over 1 million views as well. And when fans confront Fatso about recording the song before Scoom died, Fatso would give a sinister, open-ended response. Then, only 3 days later, on July 11, 2014, 800 TJ, the same op that was taking pics on 88th and Princeton Ave, would all September, he would be back on his bullshit, dissing the ops on IG Live at what looks like to be a music video shoot, where Fatso would have an old man diss the Bloodhounds.
Get in there, get in there, hey, say fuck Bloodhound!
So, look, very disrespectful, very out of line, all right? And these back and forth disses, okay, shout out to Rude Shoot one time, but these back and forth disses would just continue, okay? YFG, they'd be dissing Bloodhound Lil Jeff way back in the day, all right? Everybody knew. YFG clicked up with 8-Tray Mob and Evans Mob, all three beef with MTV Drill City and 400 East. Why did Lil Scoom diss him? But then I see him listening to YFG Fatso music. They're saying Jeff called him Rookie of the Year. YFG never killed anyone from their side. All of these things, okay? It's very complicated, very deep. All right, long live Jeff, but the caption is facts. I like Lil Dude, but if you listen to music, you can tell he's smart. So this is just outline. I'm getting ads for some fire kicks for some reason. You know, Scoom and Fatso, they had their little back and forth and their beef and all of that stuff. This has been highly publicized on Reddit, you know, their back and forth and their songs. Basically, people saying Scoom was out rapping Fatso. They're saying Fatso is the best because he rap about stuff other than drill. Okay, Dirk should tell him to chill. He beefing with NLMB affiliates and brain dead MFs who still have ties to certain people on common. All right, listen, out rapped is crazy, but look, Q50 would have his piece of the beef. It wasn't just a one-sided beef with Fatso just making fun of those guys. Okay, Fatso would end up getting trolled by Q50 in this post that came out, you know, a few months ago. And basically, he's dissing Fatso and CEO Hawcom from Risky Road, who unfortunately lost his life, you know, in an incident. There's songs about him getting apparently shot in the head. They was trying to slide. Rumor has it this was maybe around the time that Brandon Buckingham ended up getting shot. You remember what that was all going on. He's saying, I F with Lil Rodney Shorty, though. We ain't doing no streamer beef. None of that Rodney versus Dub. You dudes know we spank ass. Don't put them in none we got going on. Because down, y'all. Shorty on a right ain't even grazed a MF after his shorty died. His ass got head tapped trying to spin on my block. LOL. And that other rapping boy you never even clapped before. Sit the F down and focus on rap on my dead grandma. It's over 4 hoods clicked up just for Bloodhound. And I showed you them hoods at the start of this video. Go rewind if you want to see them hoods. But Q50 was talking shit about Fatso. This was just 5 months ago.
You lame ass niggas know what y'all in the grade. You lame ass niggas know what y'all be doing. Y'all be putting like streamers, you know what I'm saying? Like good niggas who get to their money, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be putting them in the worst situations, bro. You know, first grade, y'all fuck with the little Reggie Shorty. And I'm 9 out of 10. I know he ain't know y'all gonna come in there doing all that dick sucking this and that shit. I'm out dead in the grade. You niggas is goofy. Little ass boys who ain't did shit. I'm out dead in the grade. You got a nigga on the side of you trying to get him so much exposure. That nigga ain't even get back for his bitch ass homie that just died, nigga. I'm out dead in the grade. Name a hood that's up on Bloodhound right now. I'm out dead in the grade. Fucking goofy. Fuck is wrong with y'all, man. Stop putting innocent people.
Man, is what it is. People saying, I know his dead grandma tired of him merching it on her, man. Saying he right about the streamers and that. Stop trying to get them involved. People saying, yeah, good to know he has some kind of morals, but that's gone out the window. We ain't seen no morals today, are we? So I don't think this is going to end like typical beefs we see with somebody dying. I think the police are going to knock these folks down. They too internet. If 50 ain't dead in 2 years, he's going to be fighting a federal case. I will bet my house on it. I ain't even like putting that energy out into the world, but this is the only way I see it ending for him. All right? These dudes do nothing but put negative energy into the world with their music. What the F do you think they be talking about? All right? It was cool to go on Convy stream lying about why y'all into it. It was cool to be on Laka stream dissing that dude while he was in jail. As soon as the MF returned the energy, it's an uproar. This is ridiculous, right? They're saying good message from the General 50. But people saying, hey, Bloodhound have clicked up with some hoods, but oh, the ops can't. Bloodhound only cool rocking with NLMB and Toss Gang. YFG clicked up with 8-Tray, 95 Risky, BOG, and they cool with TMC and Trap City. Can't forget Dotty Road, State Line 116. F with Bloodhound 2, and YFG damn near clicked up with DCG Shun and them too. Look, there's a lot going on. Now, Q50 had apparently pulled up and tried to catch Fatso out in Philly 5 months ago. This is also going on, right?
Things just got real. After YFG Fatso would post to his story he's in Philly, Bloodhound Q50 would do the same days later. Fans would go to the comments and tell him to go catch Fatso. Now Skrilla went all the way to California during the midst of all this, so he clearly isn't on shit how I thought he was. But Fatso ain't disrespect him as bad as he did Q50. He whooped on his sidekick Vert, and even laughed at Jeff for getting the training day special. We seen Q.
Oh, bro, that page is always so disrespectful, man. People say, I never understood why these folks chase beef out of their city and not just get to the money. I agree with that, man. But Fatso really, you know, he was disrespecting Q50 very personally. Now, if you've seen the video of when Bloodhound Lil Jeff passed away, Q50 unfortunately slipped onto the ground. Some people said that he was kind of doing a split or something like that, okay? And people saying, remember the split? Now, I don't know if this is kind of, that little pose there is kind of making fun of the situation. He is holding a hat. But yeah, he's saying, remember the split. People saying that's a diss towards Q50. They posting Q50's hairline in there. Saying, boy, building him a team of Avengers ain't it. Next flip, he going to be with Rob. And they're saying Rob, the dude that shot little Jeff, if you know the history. Shout to Unk Gang. They're saying it's about 80% accurate too. They're saying that's the pose. I'm telling you, that's the pose. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They're saying Fatso did some recruiting. They deep as F. They locked in for real. Hell yeah, they got tired of getting the Bloodhound belt. They're saying this is the belt in question. And then they're naming, these are some of the people that allegedly have lost their lives. All right. And you can go and do your research on those. About a month ago, Fatso would post a image of a Bloodhound chain. It says, when they on the gram, they be holding money to their ear. There's a disconnect. We don't call that money over here. And he holding a Bloodhound chain in the jeweler, potentially buying jewels from the same jeweler. Okay. They're saying, huh? Him and Bougie must have the same jeweler, and he took a pic of the mold. Boogie, my bad. Probably the youngest dude I ever seen quoted Jay-Z bar. First thing I noticed, dude really a student of the game. They're saying he actually versatile, okay? Saying nobody from YFG killed anyone from Bloodhound. At this point, it's just unnecessary beef. Saying, nah, YFG beefing with Bloodhound is inherited from Drill City, long-time beef with 8-Tray and Evans Mob. It's very complicated, okay? Now, some people would claim that Fatso was actually behind the attempt on Q50's life that happened in St. Louis, which you might remember was covered extensively. I don't know if is this the St. Louis hit? Yeah, this incident was the same day, so it's the St. Louis, right? So there are some people on Reddit that basically, you know, look, this is the streets are talking. Apparently, Fatso was the one behind the Q50 hit. Now, there's no confirmation. The comments don't really get that. People calling him a D-muncher, okay, officer, all of this stuff, okay? But look, is what it is, man. That's a Reddit post. Okay, that's a Reddit post. Doesn't mean anything. All right, but I'm just sharing that with you. Okay, you can make your own minds up. But basically, back to the matter at hand. Okay, this thing with the child. All right, it is actually out of line. Okay, and Relverts posted it. He said, "Real dudes do real stuff, brother." But basically, people saying Q50 just pulled one of the most disrespectful moves in rap history. The only thing Fatso can do now is clap him. He can't even mention him no more. All right. People saying, I would have had a reap them on the way 150 miles per hour right now if I was Fatso. People saying, Vlad about to get that baby on to hear his side of the story. Welcome back to Vlad TV. All right. That is crazy. Okay, that is actually crazy. Little baby Fatso, what you on, gang? Is that the DJU version? Oh, my Lord. It's going to be a no jumper. It's going to be a whole press run. But they're saying the hoe are goofy for even allowing the opportunity for an MF to play with her kid to make a daddy mad. I know she's seen Fatso getting his new bitch at Rolly, and she felt salty. She felt like she had to do something back. But this is murder talk, right? People saying leave them kids alone. And basically people are saying that Q50 dead wrong for this. And I agree, man. He dead wrong for this. He dead wrong. Hopefully he don't end up dead wrong. That's all I say, okay? Only way to come back from this, oh my Lord. Let's not put that energy. It's time to deploy, soldier. These are real people's lives, all right? This ain't funny. This ain't funny, okay? These dudes rap about killing and smoking the body, but this is wrong. Y'all being so fake disappointed in Chicago drill rappers is hilarious. I kind of feel that. It's all well and good to smoke it up and to murder your fellow man, but embarrassing someone with their baby moms, hey, that's a bridge too far. And then MS in here cry when we call people like Q50 fake Muslims, okay? Q50 claimed to be a Muslim since when? Since yesterday, gang. Alhamdulillah. As 6ix9ine said, Alhamdulillah that, man. This is haram. This is haram, all right? It's haram. So go work that one out, okay? You're making a mockery of this whole thing. Hope Q50 doesn't die for this. This would be a terrible reason to go. Yeah, man, bringing someone's kids into it is so effed up. That goes above some beef stuff. This will make a normal person crash out. All right. Fatso did actually respond. He would respond to the situation. He would basically say, I ain't get this far by being dumb. You dudes would have been lost moving off of emotions. Okay, and I respect this response. He's smarter than a lot of these dumb dudes. Facts. Can't let your emotions beat you into going and doing some dumb stuff. Play it smart. It's every man's best bet instead of crash out on the BM and get jammed for a L. All morning. Oh my God, he got to kill Q50. Ain't no other way around this. After Fatso post, he's so smart and mature. I love this. This is insane. He got a brain, all right? He got a brain. Now, they're saying that Fatso commented on his own post, giving some more context. He said, what more can I do? We already beefing and going to war. The intensity just turned up. Y'all willing to lose it all, trying to show y'all not to be played with. I ain't to be played with either, though. With time, the world gonna see, though. People saying, I actually feel bad for him. I know they're gang members, but this gotta hurt the heart. They're saying the streets hurt. All right. If he actually do something, people are going to be calling him a crash dummy and that he got tricked out of his position. And if he don't do nothing, he a bitch for letting it slide. That's why you should just not choose the streets. Okay. Man, this dude finna be around some bloodthirsty dudes. I know something's going to happen soon. Dude's feelings are definitely hurt behind this. No shit. Now, not only did Fatso respond, but the BM, the succubus herself, the pure demon, one of the most despicable and disgusting human beings I've ever had the displeasure of coming across, okay, in these trenches. She's apparently clapped back to, and she's given her excuses on why she decided to link with her op. Bloodhound Q50, right? Let's hear it. This is 8 minutes. I don't want to hear this moron waffle for 8 minutes, but let's just have a little taste, and then maybe I'll find some prime slots.
That on ass. What? Flip the script. A motherfucker get on this motherfucker, get the plan with me. This nigga ain't gonna open his mouth and say shit. But y'all so had motherfucker was just trolling his bitch yesterday, getting into it, this bitch, woo, back to Lil Rolly. This nigga got so much shit to say.
In the bag.
Fuck. Like you been went against this shit on my dear brother, yeah.
Go get a Ghost Rider and sit your ass over there.
And again, get out here. Why are you explaining yourself to them? Cause this just threw me out to the point that you just tried to and just tried to make this shit about you. Yeah, Tom Assam. Woo, you will go through the iPad again. On my dear brother, you will never even get a chance.
They talking about he went against this shit first, G.
On my dear brother, he went against this shit first. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. Y'all know I've been team my Fatso for so long, G. Could nobody go against what the fuck? Y'all know could nobody make me go against this shit. Swear to God, I can say so much, but it's like a lot of shit can be left unsaid. So many motherfuckers that try to make me go against my baby daddy. What? Woo, let he at? Woo, let me get woo, get his chain, woo, all type of shit. All type of shit. You sound dumb as hell. What? I'm texting me and shit. I'm getting so goofy ass. I'm getting to these niggas like these. I'm not even in the streets for real. But since this my baby daddy, I never went against that shit. But when that shit hurt the fuck out of me when he went against my baby. Fuck me. I can take that shit. Cause I ain't your bitch. And I can go get niggas. But when you went against my motherfucker baby, you played in your ass.
I don't know what happened, but she's saying Fatso went against her baby. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what did we went against your baby, bro? The baby ain't gang. The baby ain't blood. Like, what the hell are you talking about, bro?
You played in your fucking ass. You played in your motherfucking ass. Fuck, it's okay for this bitch to go through my daughter's ass. It's okay for this bitch to do this and woo. You gotta think this bitch gonna say she told on me first. How the fuck did you read the message? You gonna say I told on you first? How?
Is he's saying that like Fatso with a new chick and the new chick was around a baby? That ain't the same.
Hey, I tell on you when me and him talking about that's just like me and you talking about me and you. And I say, ooh, yeah, but you was just with Kayla. That's me throwing Kayla in this shit, right? This ain't even about Kayla. This about me and you. But I just threw this. Then you gonna be like, where the fuck we was talking about Kayla? That's exactly how that shit went. I never said shit. Matter of fact, when they was in Atlanta, I never even said, why the fuck is my daughter with her? Why the fuck is my daughter around her? I just said, you know what? Bring my baby. I ain't say shit. Smart talk when she had my baby. She was around.
So she did it because she was mad that he brought the baby around somebody that it shouldn't been brought around. This is different. This is a man that is trying to kill your baby daddy. He is trying to murder your baby daddy. Don't play with me, bro. This is not the same.
I just said bring my baby. Why I said bring my baby is because I see you study dodging me and you study want to ignore my phone because you knew you was doing some foul shit. You knew you wasn't supposed to have my daughter around her. Why? Because you said you weren't gonna have my daughter around her.
So she's saying you said you weren't gonna have my daughter around your new girlfriend, and I said bring me back my baby. I was mad that she was around my daughter, so I brought her around Q50, a man that wants to kill you, a man with 8 hats, bruh. This shit make you not want to have kids. I don't have kids. I don't want kids.
That's what I said. Yeah, you better not have my daughter around Anaya. I specifically said, don't have my daughter around different
Pacifically.
hoes. I don't like that. You can't
I don't like that.
respect that.
This is main character syndrome.
So get the fuck on. I'm not adding shit. What the fuck?
This ain't even about her. She really finna get up off of him. I'm just letting her speak up here.
I hate when motherfuckers do shit to you and think that shit okay then as soon as you react. I swear to God, my dear brother, motherfuckers do this shit so much. Motherfuckers be playing in my face so much, and I get their ass the benefit of the doubt. Look at homie. Who the fuck gave you that, man? Who gave you that? Who gave you that? Who gave you that? Hey, mama, get your rug real quick. Nah, for real, let me stop playing for real. This shit ain't even. No, for real, but like.
Did you see that comment? It said you had to up the score and set up a play date with Q50, man. This shit weird.
I'm saying, I swear to God, I hate when motherfuckers try to put this shit off on me. No, motherfuckers really be playing with me. Yeah, I'm the type of motherfucker, I go too far. I go way too far. That's why I really be ignoring motherfuckers. I really be trying to get a motherfucker the benefit of the doubt. Like, man, just go ahead on. Like, get the fuck on, because when my dad I go too far. I don't know how to only do a little. I swear to God, I don't. I don't know why, but I just don't. Like, I get too.
This woman will kill you. Like, Fatso, if you're watching this, bro, this woman will have you killed. Like, stay the fuck away. Like, this woman will have you murdered. This is an evil demon woman.
Irritating, I get too mad that I go too far and I say whatever the fuck is on my man and I do whatever the fuck is on my man, I swear to God. Because I hate when a motherfucker play me, because on the other
I hate when a motherfucker play me, bro. You main character syndrome, bro. You ain't nothing. You ain't shit.
side of this shit, I'm real cool, genuine, fucking sweetheart, like I really have to be.
You are not a real cool, genuine sweetheart. You a dirtbag, bro. You a dirtbag.
If I get it, like, real ass, as a matter of fact, this nigga know that. This nigga know that. If I was able to do that shit, I did it. If I was
Bro, he was 16 when you got with him, bro. Shut up.
able to come, I came. Fuck is you talking about? Court dates, all that shit. Fuck house arrest, all that shit. Like, I was definitely your ass. You went against this shit. Fuck. You paid for that shit. I'm like, yeah, better. I don't get all fucked about, oh, now you're not gonna do this, now you gotta do that. That shit ain't doing shit to me. It ain't bothering me. Why? Because he been not doing shit. This is somebody in the comments that stole their girl money and they still with. That's gang, I would have tagged you. Who's girlfriend? Anaya. And that's really just threw me out. Had this bitch that really wanted to make this shit about her. Like, gang, get your silly ass on. This shit ain't even about you. You just made this shit about you because, bitch, you can't even take accountability. That's how you know they butt ass goofies. You can't even take accountability because I said y'all. Hold on. Matter of fact, let's take it back. Let's take it back. Let's take it back. When I was cool with this bitch, and I was showing her ass how he was playing with my motherfucking daughter and how he was doing my motherfucking daughter, I think y'all need to go on people's court. I've been trying to take his ass court. His ass, he's scared to step in that room. He's scared to step in that room because what? I'm wearing that shit on any day.
So you taking him to court, you taking his kid around a guy that wants to murder him. You scum, man.
I'm wearing that shit. I got too much proof, too much screenshots. I got that shit. That's why I hope my phone never breaks. But like I said, when I was cool with this bitch, and I'm sure, matter of fact, my daughter's birthday was coming up. This bitch so quick, we going outside, everything, but I'm putting myself on a little spending limit because, like I said, I don't give a fuck about outside. I don't gotta go outside. I don't gotta spend no money outside. My daughter's birthday coming up, so I'm putting all this shit into my baby. This is my baby's first birthday, which is, I couldn't even really do my baby's first birthday how I wanted to and how we really planned to do her shit because when he got out, he was too stuck on hoes. Ooh, get up with this hoe, get up with that hoe, get up. He done seen 5, 6 different hoes, spent the night, 5, 6 different hoes before he even spent the night with his daughter. You know how to make time and make this time for your daughter, but.
So she mad that he not spending time with a daughter and he hanging out with different women. But when you're this annoying, when you're this untrustworthy, when you're this trashy, why the fuck would he want to spend a second with you? You a dirtbag, bro. Fuck that. I'm tired of even hearing you on this live and I'm making money from this video. I'm getting paid to listen to your dumb ass and I'm sick, bro. Shut the fuck. Shut up. Bro, you trash. This is like, bro, this is a one out of 10.
I mean, you gotta make this time for these hoes. Why you make this time up with your daughter?
I mean, it's time for it. Bro, this is the worst. Bro, this is the worst. Men watching it, bro, you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful who you have kids with. You got to be careful who you in, all right? Who you in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to try to say the word. I'm talking, don't be just shooting nut all over the place, all over the club, all right? It's not this what happens. And then you're gonna have the whole internet telling you got to slide on people because you got a dumb, disgusting, despicable ass, trifling ass bitch like this. All right, that you dealing with, and she got you by the ball. It's nah, bro. This is how it can go left, bro. And a lot of dudes are like, oh, bro, I don't really like to strap up because, bro, this is how it goes, bro. Just strap up. It ain't even that hard, bro. Safe sex.
You know what size this bitch wear, but you don't know what size your daughter wear. You know what this bitch like to eat, but you don't know what your daughter say. Come on now. So y'all was hanging with each other. Yeah, we was cool. It got to a point where me and Anaya was over the arguing shit. Like, all right, cool, we had fault. Cool, we talked the shit out. We texting, we talking the shit out. Cool, I'm looking at the shit like, gang, what's the point of still being a toy though? Cause like we fought already. Like it is what it is. What the fuck we gonna keep on fighting? It ain't gonna start shit. Cause what the fuck? First fight gonna be like second fight, third fight. All right, what? Like it ain't gonna get a motherfucker no better. So we both came to an understanding. Like, all right, cool. We both over this shit. So cool. We get cool. We kicking with each other like for like 2 days. We on the phone. We on the phone telling each other shit. We talking. Well, we cool. We cordial. But when my daughter's birthday, did y'all fuck? No. But when my daughter's birthday was coming up.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's over with. Stay away from these treacherous bitches, these trench bitches, all right? It's crazy because dudes on this sub really find these hoes attractive. They are effing mess. Grown ass, goofy, beefing with her recently turned 18-year-old baby daddy is crazy. All right, 8 minutes, that for the bird, shorty. Okay, she knows she dead ass wrong. That's why she got so much to say, no cap. Ain't no explanation or side of no story. She flaw, plain and simple. Horrible mother, facts. Awful mother. Child services need to step in, I ain't gonna lie. Child services, get on the case. Yep, put your kids in the hands of killers who would gladly ruin your son's entire future and make him struggle for the next 18 years of his life so the internet can think you're petty. Well, you got it. We all think you're a goofball and petty. You win. You literally put your child in the hands of somebody who would kill your baby daddy and make sure the child grows up without a father. You are a scumbag. Damn, this whole voice annoying. Again, just please stop saying anything. Craziest thing is she thinks she making sense. We're doomed as a society. She sounds stupid as hell, can't even lie. So she did this shit out of spite is basically what she's saying. Ain't no other reason. So basically, Fatso had their daughter around a hoe she into it with. So she bring her around a dude he into it with is what I'm getting from this fuckery of a live. CPS needs to take that kid away, bro. You over here playing tag with the baby. With killers like CPS. CPS needs to get involved, man. Doubt the girl that Fatso had his daughter around is actually someone who's trying to kill him. Or kill her BM. They probably just don't like each other because of Fatso. And this jealous ass bitch, I ain't gonna lie, she just wants the rolly. But Q50 actually wants Fatso dead. It's not really the same. She let that dude use her 1-year-old daughter as a prop. All right? It's never that deep. Females be out here beefing with everybody and don't be no bloodshed. Dudes never even threw a fist at each other yet calling an MF their op. Stuff happened with my cousin and a beer I was effing with. If that's really your op, we're all in the same place right now. Don't go off on him. I'm a dude. It ain't got nothing to do with me if nothing serious happened. Anyway, let's move on. Everybody's giving their thoughts on this trifling ass situation. Okay. Ended up hearing a little bit of backstory. Okay. It's saying this Jada speaking on it says, yeah, you hoes slow. I wasn't even finna speak on it, but you can F with whoever the F you want to F with. But having them trolling with your 1-year-old baby effing 1-year-old baby, a effing girl at the same time is insane. Oh, my brother, you hoes think the wrong stuff is okay. That's why dudes don't give a F to smoke your ass. You can be with who the F you want to be with, but they recording your daughter talking about you looking just like your daddy, then the baby smiling, not knowing what the F going on, so she's just happy to be there. Mind you, real blood spill behind this stuff with these dudes. It's not a regular dude. Shut your slow ass up. I'm finna block you hoes. Not trying to hear shit he did. Because her ass knew what the F was going on with him before she had that MF baby. FYTB, you hoes laced and dudes. They're saying baby bop speaking facts. All right. Never thought I'd be agreeing with Jada. Okay, no lie. Jada getting that common sense. All right. All I can see is MS going fed. All right. Now, everyone, let's just get everyone. This is a long video, but let's just get everyone's thoughts on this. Okay. Take Capone spoke on this. All right, my guy, Take Capone. You're funny as hell trying to run with some narrative that Fatso don't want his daughter. That shit he said had nothing to do with his daughter and everything to do with a BM. That's my blood lil cousin. If only you knew how much bitter, salty, lame stuff his BM does to make it damn near impossible for Fats to see or have his daughter, everybody would shut the F up. That boy loves his daughter, and after seeing the stuff that his BM just pulled, I don't know how you ain't connecting the dots to what type of weird girl she must be behind the scenes. And on a day-to-day basis, this not rocket science. She'll pull some stuff like this, knowing the circumstances, then what type of stuff you think she pulls behind closed doors? Exactly. Fatso was was underage, getting the girl pregnant, so there goes the relationship. What's that? Dada is in the streets playing with guns. Mama out here playing with underage kids and messing with guys trying to kill the father, praying for that daughter. Saying Fatso was probably happy as hell to be effing some grown stuff. Shit came with consequences. I do feel bad for him. That ain't how it works. It was the other way around. But yeah. Real talk, dudes love to brag about these older women when they underage, but look at how it went wrong in this case. Those women are predators and mentally unstable like Fatso's BM. Be careful who you have a baby with. Don't be out here raw dogging stuff, especially under the influence. Great comment. A lot of stuff changes after the baby comes. I witnessed that firsthand. Once they get pregnant in the USA, they want to end the relationship quick to put a man on child support. Fatso be getting a bag. You know, a lot of mums use the wet kid as a weapon against the dad, all right? It's even worse if the BD has motion, but want nothing to do with a BM. He ain't tell one lie. That's why I'm picking the mother of my kids very carefully. You know what's crazy? Fatso could cut her off and say, I'm never talking to this bitch again. She evil. She's trying to get me killed. And the courts will make him pay her forever, man. People saying this is how Lil Jeff's looking down at Q50 or looking up at Q50 right now. I ain't going to lie, looking up. They're saying Q50 going to be with him. Watch. Like 6 dudes died already. If he ain't get them about that, then he ain't getting them about this. Get a grip on reality, man. That's what they're saying. He's looking up, not his facts, bro. His facts. People saying that if he kills her, if Fatso does something to her, it's cool. They're saying, Fatso, if you shoot your BM, we ain't going to say nothing. I'm not condoning this. I'm not agreeing with this. I'm not endorsing this message.
Hey, Fatso blood, if you face that bitch, I promise you we not going to say nothing, brother. I promise you. I promise you. Because that right there, folk, hell nah. Hell nah. You can't, hell nah. Leave it at that, blood.
Hell nah, facts. All right, facts. These are the same goofies that said the same thing to Lil Durk about King Von. Then they called Durk dumb all over social media for actually sliding. What did Lil Zay say? How you kill your baby mama but ain't do nothing to your ops. He's dissing Bite Down, okay? But hey, makes sense, man. Look, a lot of people speaking on it, man. THF Rome popped out to speak on it. Trigger Happy Family Business, okay? We need to hear what they have to say. Said, no bap, just imagine the dudes who didn't record hoes be weak as hell. And then he said, man, everybody BMF the ops or somebody at MF don't see eye to eye with when they done all you hoes, then had them kids around them dudes. Bro, we need some thesauruses handed out in Chicago. It says, stop it. That's the hoes they be getting pregnant. Stop having kids with these bop-ass hoes that got no self-respect. That's facts. All right, I know he's sick, but he worse 15 then probably taking care of his daughter. All right, 9 out of 10, that baby ain't seeing Q50 again. He knows what he's doing. Mature approach, but Fatso gonna crash it right now, okay? People saying that basically Fatso probably making a few calls, all right? These are a little meme. They saying Fatso probably talking to Risky Road, putting the money on people's heads right now.
Where you go with that? Maryland General walked up in there and told him I was on the corner, caught a stray. Police come talk to you? Just a roller, no homicide. Put it out there. Not just our people either. I'm talking about any nigga who want to step up. You put out the word. It's 10 on Omar, any motherfucker that's standing with Omar. Y'all niggas ain't got shit to do but be on this motherfucking hunt. Now be on it. All right.
So they're saying, look. They're saying, look, time to load up. Now I'm going to go full circle, okay? I didn't see this picture until recently. I covered this this video earlier when I was talking about the hit that allegedly Diddy put on Tupac, and there was this picture of Suge Knight. He did the same thing to Diddy. That's Suge Knight with Justin Combs, okay? Misa Hilton, Justin Combs' mom. Q50 really pulled the Suge Knight. This was diabolical too, and look how all of that turned out. All right, look how that turned out. There's a lot of reasons why Tupac got killed, but this image here, that definitely not the type of thing you want to see. Now, people are saying Chucky's laughing at Fatso. Okay, people are gunning for him. They're saying Fatso. I'm over it at this point. I'm over it at this point. This is disgusting. This made my blood boil. I feel like everybody involved in this nonsense should be ashamed of themselves, should be embarrassed. This is absolutely no way to conduct yourselves. I know this is a gang war and guys are trying to kill each other, and this is the least of our worries, but this is like some real cosmic, deep, generational trauma being created here, and I just feel so sorry for the children. It's super embarrassing. I hope this doesn't get any more out of hand than it already has been, but my god, this is disrespectful. I don't condone it. Been a fan of Q50's music. I rock with some of Fatso's music too, but this ain't it. All right, this ain't it. And really, low-key, as much as I think Q50 out of bounds for this, really the baby mama completely at fault, and like, bro, you not fit to be a mother. Catch you in the next video. Absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna go and vomit in a bin. Peace.